Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this week's Smash UK News Roundup, brought to you by Second Wind. I am your host for the second time, GP, and we'll be going through the events that happened this week. But before we get into that, we're going to go into the various news from this week. And first and foremost, we have a brand new website for Smash Ultimate UK, a hub dedicated to the players, finding out the latest news, tournament and updates. You can also sign up to this website yourself and make yourself known. Make sure you go to the website right away. A link can be found in the video below. We also have a brand new countrywide recommended rule set. It is a 9-stage full list stage striking rule set which most of the tournaments across the UK will be implementing at their events. Make sure you give it a read below. And also, Regen, once again, has a new member of the team. Joining for Nottingham, you'll be having Emerald, will be joining the live stream, production and events team. And also joining Team Mayhem, Strong Pig. But what is coming up this week, you might ask? Well, first of all, off in Edinburgh, Scotland will be starting the Wyvern's Lair with the finest names such as Maze Beans, Jodges, Kerbo, and more representing Scotland. We even have some of the best players from England such as Trilby, Lito, Matthias and Minimo coming up to challenge for the North East on May the 21st. Not only that, but Preston returns for another coronation on the same day of May the 21st. Can Curry Governor keep his crown, or will another player take it off him? Find out this Saturday. And going over to Ireland, Kingdom number 4 will be coming up with some of the best and strongest players in Ireland, such as Snook, Sassy Priest, Vince, Hackle Serpent, and many more will all be there. Make sure you check out that tournament as well. And what events are coming soon? Well, there is a long list of events coming up soon, so strap in tight because this is a long one. First and foremost, links for all of these will be in the description, and make sure you wear your masks and be safe where appropriate. Kicking it off on the south coast, you have a reunion at the Portsmouth Premier event, still got its sign-ups open, hosted at Fratton Park Stadium with a 192-man bracket, with doubles, squad strike and much more being announced along the way. Be a real shame to miss out on this one. On June 4th and 5th, there will be 2 mini battles. If you dare to brave London during Jubilee weekend, you'll be rewarded with 2 fantastic 96 entrant tournaments. Sign-ups for both of these open on the 17th of May, so make sure you get in there right away because that is already open. On June the 11th, Manchester will be bringing back their premier event with Manchester Conquest number 8, with some of the best in North and beyond. Sign-ups are open right now. You also have Frag Smash returning to their old flagship series, Right of the Road number 4, taking place on the 18th of June in the Exhibition Centre in York with a 96-man cap, streamed with commentary, and will be sponsored by Polygon Esports, giving an extra £100 on top of the £580 maximum prize pot. If you're looking for a little bit of extra cash and want to see some of the best Frag Smash has to offer, do not miss the return of this prestigious event. You've also got Showtime returning on the 18th of June in Wales, joining and become a part of the main event. And the London mainstay Dat Blasting returns in a new bigger venue with a whopping, never before seen for DBZ, 256 entrant cap, with some of the best players already signed up going, such as Owl Babies, SBF, Pelly, and even some old names such as Aperture. There are still many places left, so sign up while you can. This summer on the 2nd and 3rd of July, the Odyssey will be taking place just over the pond in Dublin, boasting brackets for Ultimate, Melee, Smash 4 and even Project Plus. Book your tickets now for the ultimate Smash experience. On the 23rd and 24th of July, the UK's only super major returns, Regen 2022, with a 512 cap event, over £5,000 in the prize pot, and a ton of side events and more. Registrations goes live on the 27th of May. Make sure you are one of the ones there. Going even later into September 3rd and 4th, it's time for Phase 1 of the boss battle, with the first American boss being invited to the event, Fatality, with a 512 cap again, and more news being announced in the future. This is going to be one battle you don't want to miss. And going over to Ireland, they'll be throwing another one of their annual major events, Celtic Throwdown, on September the 24th and 25th. As well as Smash, you will also have Guilty Gear Strive, Street Fighter 5, Tekken 7, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and so much more. Check that out and book early if you're interested. And it has been one hell of a busy week for regional results. Let's start it off with Knockout 8. as the chant goes, SBF wins when he wants, and he really wanted to at this tournament as he takes it over EMAS. Down at SideQuest, even though Darkstalker dropped it against Jezzo in Winners Finals, he got himself back together and beat him just in time for the Grand Finals reset. At heavyweight, Andy wins the belt and takes it over the likes of Kerbo, Benny Boy, and Nathan Bone Crush. Sam wins the Rebel Guard monthly, showing the power of Mr. Game & Watch. And now we move over to the weekly results, starting off with the centre of the country. In London, we've got that Monday Meltdown. Darkstalker back on top this week, absolutely clearing through the bracket. Going over to the lab as well, MK Leo, otherwise known as Tekka, makes his return to lab with a new face in second place. His arch nemesis batters through most of the competition. And now off to the southeast, you have the Cargo Weeklies, where there was a Southampton invasion this week, and Quality representing Southampton won with one of the biggest pop-offs we have ever seen. At Smash Adventure, Jezzo once again defends against the Portsmouth Invaders Tante at Smash Adventure. Going over to Mayhem as well, Banjojo Wonder Wings his way into first place, taking it over Strong Pig in second. In the last part of the south now, going over to the southwest at Nexus Fight Club, Chazbab takes another win in a row, taking it over Huey and then brand new Rob. Going down to LFG as well, Cloak takes the win against Junk Dog. Lastly, heading over to the Bath Weekly, with the small win here, Candy wins against Jick Jam. And now heading over to East England, the single best region in the UK, if according to myself, no bias intended. Off to Cambridge for tea time, yours truly takes the top spot over Azalea, formerly known as Squid Snipe, and Carnage, without having to rely on a DQ win this time. I really earned it, good stuff to me. And then over Enigmatic Smash Clash, Rosa shows he is more than just a good radio voice and takes the win over the likes of DJ Gary, Smart, and the Stamp Stories. Going up to Norwich for one stock left. It is a second win for myself, taking over Contact and Cooper. And now to Suffolk in Ipswich, the Smash Sense. Contact takes it with the Wolf again, winning Grand Finals over Nugget. And finally for the region, going to Inspired Smash, a brand new local in Peterborough, but third time's the charm, as I took the first place at this event as well, using DDD predominantly. DDD's cracked, man, what can I say? Heading over to the Midlands for Max Cancel. With a Grand Finals reset, Zanati shows that he is still in peak form. And at Lincoln Clash, Menace 75 wins this week with a close Grand Final set over Nia. And going a little bit further west into Wales at Rehearsal, Mr. Sneaky can't sneak away with a win this week when Moinski is about, with the latter winning Rehearsal for this week. And at the Good Game Cafe, Jaman shows he's still one of the best in the country, beating Spenpie. And going up to the most northern part of the UK in Scotland, Ando wins Monday Mashers singles whilst Benny Boy takes first place in the Squad Strike side event. And Maze Beans takes the win against Kerbo and Jodgers at Dundee Fundies. Lastly, heading over to Ireland at Big Fish, Arturigas beats a Fantalid to become the big fish for this week. That will be all for this iteration of the weekly roundup. If you would like to have your event added to this report, make sure you contact Super or at Second Wind UK on Twitter and they will add the event to the roundup. But you gotta make sure to contact them because they are not psychic as much as it would be helpful to us. Also, if you can, make sure you support them through their coffee, and if you support, you will get your name read out at the end. My name is GP, you can find me at GP the TO, and we will see you next week.